That was ridiculous. I guess we had to just come down on the ground and fight it mano a mano, but still, my goodness gracious. That was tough, to say the least. No more bosses. Please. I just want to finish this quest and be on my way. My little impromptu
Thank you, Dr.
singing.
Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said? Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God. Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off. Orbital launch base.
Okay. So basically...
What did these people do?
Basically, they created machines that turned against them, and now they're wiping everything to stop the machines and try to save a bit of humanity. Pretty straightforward.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn?
Okay,
What
well,
sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines.
where are we at? On
Not
top of this
for the
place?
world she knew. Her civilization ended. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Yes. Oh. What? I thought you were gonna like, we were gonna like Barney Flintstone down it. Not Barney, Fred Flintstone down it. Anyway, so what is it we're doing? For one, go to the lodge, search the camp. That one's really, really close. Bleh. So much crap. Nope, still not all the data points. Alright then, well. What was this checklist down here? Game completion. We are 40% complete with the game. Cool. Are we only halfway through the game itself, or just the overall 100%ing it? That's a question that should be answered. What are we wanting to upgrade next, just so we know what we want? Quiet sprint might be nice. Fast reload. Didn't even have to look very long. Speaking of which, is this that camp one? Yeah, it is. What quests? We have this one or the go to the place of the sun in Meridian. This is the one dude's, right? I can't remember what his name is. Sorry. What's his name? There it is. It's like there's a fast travel around here somewhere. Shoot, what's his name? The guy with the mohawk. Olin? No, that's not right. That can't be right. Is it? I don't remember. I don't know. Oh, I thought you were going to quit after you played that. Yeah, I know. I want to get some of this recorded and actually make some progress in this game. That way I can trade it in, get something different, try to have a good time. Since I got a couple days off this week, I'm going to try to figure out the whole streaming thing, get an idea of it. Because I really want to start, especially with Battlefront 2 coming around the corner. I definitely wouldn't mind doing some streaming. But, yeah, I mean, I'll put it out on the Twitter. Probably make a video for it, too, just because I know more people, pretty much nobody, I think, on YouTube follows me on Twitter, so... Anytime now. I wouldn't mind trying to pick up Overwatch either here. I don't know how much Overwatch is now. I'm going to look it up real quick. I wouldn't mind re-picking that up because, honestly, it's a fun game. I personally wouldn't mind playing it some, but I also would like to stream it a bit. $40 for the Game of the Year edition. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Don't necessarily have like $40 right now laying around that goes toward gaming, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Where are we going?
Life in the plane was never easy.
Won't find better wares.
I feel like I would.
Show what you got there.
Okay. Talk to Ovid. That's the new Sun King, ain't it? Yeah, it's more like it. Get the royal treatment around here.
I'm awake. Red alert. Damn it.
I like it. I'm awake. I'm alert.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask. I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Alright, well, I guess we're going to the warehouse now. Okay. I do kind of like going back and forth between... It's Erend, by the way. I do kind of like going back and forth between the overall arcing main story and the whole Erend story. I think it kind of breaks it up a bit. I don't know. I don't know.
I have a matter of grace and beauty.
I do hate the marker on this game. I don't know. It's just janky.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosing.
See what I mean?
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
I'm just saying this. I don't like to interrupt cutscenes, but this does not sound like the music I would go along with this.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
It's a bomb, all right. Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Not right now.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
Good job, detective. Yeah, I'm away. What do you know?
If that bomb goes off,
that's a lot of blaze.
Firestorm. If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's got to be a way to stop it. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Pick it up and carry it out and throw it in the sea.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
You can get rid of it somehow. Yeah. You can just blow it up. Highly flammable.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Yeah, that doesn't give any clues. No, yeah, I get it. The blast would be much smaller, but it doesn't give away anything. It just... the blast would be so much smaller. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that, lady. Okay, well, I was trying to see if we can climb somewhere outside to get the outside, maybe open the door and you shove it off the cliff, but out of here, man. I don't know.
So is that thing gonna go off?
Big sissy. Oh, they won't let me use it.
The thing is, I'm not a big fan of bombs, especially being near them.
If we can get rid of it somehow,
oh,
it'll be much smaller.
God, this game. Tell me, fire at it. I don't know. It telling me if we can get rid of it somehow does nothing to like actually give a clue to anything. Like, this game's stupid. You're just mad because you had to fight that thing. Yes, I am. Should just quit playing it.
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Oh my God. Seriously.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.